Good? Oh, wow, that's a nice picture.
Who's that woman? She's got clothes on today.
There's another picture of me somewhere at the ladyship stand and I've got no clothes on there.
Don't worry, there's this one coming up in a minute, the before and after. Don't sneak looking, we're going to wait till we get there. So Michelle has also, you've co-written can you hold the book up? You Can Live the Life of Your Dreams. But Michelle's story is so extraordinary. We have our self-discovery, it's a day of self-discovery at the Perth Zoo. And Michelle comes along and she talks about her story for about an hour because it's so profound, so amazing. But we don't have an hour, but if you can give us a bit of a rundown of a summary about what it is how did you discover your life purpose and what made you a world champion? What was that kept you going?
Okay, so just in a little snapshot, as a young girl, I realised my life purpose very young, so at 7, and I realised I wanted to become a world champion athlete. But I wanted to represent my country in the Olympic Games in equestrian, so that's what I wanted to do at 7. I wrote it all down, so I was an avid goal setter without even realising it at 7. But I trained for years and years. I left high school really early to fulfil that dream, and I was well on my way. I was just about to go live in England to ride over there. And a couple of weeks before my trip, I had a very bad fall and I broke my neck. So my Olympic dream and my sporting career was over in a matter of a few minutes, and I was absolutely devastated. After recovering, it took about 6-7 months to recover from that accident. I fell into a very, very deep depression, very, very deep. And I actually became, within about 12 months, I was a binge drinking alcoholic. And I did that for years and years and years. So I abused my body for about 10 or 12 years with alcohol, cigarettes. I was just trying to damage my body because I felt my body had let me down. It didn't allow me to fulfill my life purpose that I had set for myself from a little girl. So I was in a terrible way for many, many years. And then after years and years of that, I hit rock bottom when I had a severe car accident. I rolled my car about 3 or 4 times. I just about killed myself. I ended up on the other side of the freeway, but I could have killed other people, and I think that was my lowest point. Because Kelly, that was when I realised I actually didn't care if I had killed myself in that accident. I actually thought, I wish I had have. And that created a bit of a shift with me because it frightened me. But what I started thinking about was if I had killed somebody else, or your mother or father, and that really created a shift, and I changed, and I thought my reckless behaviour could have taken somebody else's life. And I think that's when I realised I should have really died in that accident as well, and I could have died in the first accident. So that's when something struck me and thought, maybe I'm here for a higher purpose than just becoming a world champion. Do you know what I mean?
Did you always ask those questions about, like, you know, who am I, what is my life purpose? Did those kind of questions come in, or was it just, I want to be a world champion?
Well, it came in, I wanted to be a world champion when I was little, but after that severe car accident, I'd already broken my neck, so I had a severe accident. Then the second accident, that's when it shifted. And I thought, I'm here for a higher purpose than just becoming an athlete.
To inspire, obviously, all of us, to get a good body.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this. These are some of the, I wish I had some more photos, but this is how we ended up. But how long did it take you for the transformation from here to here?
Well, my story didn't, like we say, after the car accident, I got onto a better pathway, started looking after my health, and I thought to myself, I'm going to become the healthiest person possible. So I went from one extreme, alcohol, depression, to the healthiest person possible. Mm-hmm. And I adopted a plant-based diet, went down the holistic path, and I had heart surgery. I had to have open heart surgery as well that was the 3rd battle I had.
Was that part of this process?
Was before this one, yes.
Oh, okay.
So I had open heart surgery and I was told I'd never exercise, I'd never have children, and all these type of things. And I thought, my goodness, this is the 3rd time I'm being told. But what I did is I didn't take no for an answer, and there's always another way. If you believe, you can achieve, yeah? And I adopted this high vibrational food and live plant-based diet. And from that story there, that was after, so it took about 18 months, and I went on and I rebuilt my body with plants and high vitality foods, and that was 18 months later, and I went on and I became a world champion natural bodybuilder. So I didn't have the strength to open a small bottle of water.
Wow.
In this one, to 18 months later being classed as the best female.
I mean, can you imagine transforming your body in 18 months like that? Oh my goodness, there's hope for all of us.
Well, that's the power of plants, yeah, and holistic.
But Michelle's the queen of green smoothies.
Yes,
aren't you?
I am.
So if you want to inspire live workshop, she just takes over your kitchen like she's done with me, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, normally I've always eaten junk food and white bread and sugar and all the horrible things that I feel like just terrible all the time and my energy goes. But Michelle walks into your life and it's all gone, and then you're onto the juices, and it's literally like
felt the shift.
Like you said, like your body's starving of nutrients, and it's not just filling the hole. Like, you know, if you're hungry, you just go and get some chips or bread, or you shove food in your body to fill a hole. But now Michelle's saying it's all about the nutrients when your body is starving. So if you fill up the nutrients in your body, then you don't starve your body anymore. And now I'm happy to have a green smoothie. I don't need to have sandwiches and rolls. I'll have 2 green smoothies.
And you're looking amazing, mind you. I'm looking at you going, oh, it's just like I can feel the vibration.
So tell us more about and how you've become a world champion. So and you've written the book. So where has that led you now? So talk about the life purpose. You're speaking.
Yes, I had a massive fear of public speaking as well. So like,
can you imagine
oh
this
my
woman?
God.
Tell us about Coles. Was it you and Coles that?
Oh yeah, bringing up all these things. Well, I used to work I lived in Port Hedland for many years, and I worked in the supermarket there. And after a couple of years on the checkout, they moved me up to the smoke kiosk. Not the management, smoke kiosk. That was a big step for me at that stage. That was when I was in my very wayward years. Yeah. But anyway, they said to me, Michelle, you need to start shouting out the specials of the day, for roast chicken
aisle
$9.
Aisle 3.
So I can't do that. I cannot talk on a microphone if you paid me. I was like, no. They said, well, if you don't say these things, and if you don't use the microphone, you can't work here. So I said, well, I just can't work here anymore. So I had no money, so I couldn't work there. So I had a huge fear of public speaking.
Wow. And now she never shuts up.
No, can't shut me up now. But the thing was, that's the power of food and changing my lifestyle and never saying no and never giving up, because I have had many roadblocks. And the key is, it's not how you fall down, as you all know, it's how you get back up. And it's the key of just doing it over and over and not allowing it to beat me. But I had a really strong why, and my why was I really wanted to achieve that life purpose from a little girl becoming a world champion. And I did that because I never gave up.
But the thing is, did you share the story that saying she wanted to be a world champion, but you literally thought it was something else?
That's right. And then I started to think, because to become a world champion enabled me to inspire others. And I think now that was really why I've been looked after.
Yeah.
So many times I should have died 3 times now, pretty much, and I haven't. So someone upstairs has been looking after me, and my mission now is to motivate, educate, and inspire people.
And you really do.
To become a living testament of health and vitality. Yeah. And I'm as average as they come, and if I can do it, you can as well.
And she will really sort you out, so watch out for Michelle. But thank you, Michelle. Do you have a special offer or gift or anything at all for the audience today?
Yeah, I mean, this book is fantastic. I co-authored it with 9 other amazing authors, and it's an amazing 10-week program, and it looks at your whole life. So it's not just about the food, and it's not just about the training. It's about everything. So this book, it's a great price. It's $25, and I'll be at your stand.
Yes.
And anyone that buys that will get an hour consult with me. So we can discuss your food, nutrition, and a consult with me is $150.
Yeah, so it's huge. So you've got to take advantage of it. Also, Michelle will be at our Perth Zoo Discovering Your Life Purpose workshop 24th of November on the Sunday, and for about 90 minutes, and you'll be doing your little cooking show with green smoothies and showing us how to eat with raw food, fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, I'll teach you what we need to do and put it together really quick, tasty, because we're all busy. Can't be standing in the kitchen all day, so you've got to have the right equipment.
The lemon zinger.
And I'll give you the right tools. And I'll give you the inspiration.
Thank
Go
you,
green.
Yeah. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much.